Hi, I wanted to show you something that I learned yesterday on Netflix, and it was on a show called Nadia, and Nadia's Kitchen or something like that. But I thought, oh my God, I've never done that before. So I thought it was so easy. I made it for Joaquin and Cindy. They loved it, and I decided to record a video for us. So it's very easy. I'm calling it an egg tortilla omelet. And just show you the quick ingredients you want to use. So I'll be putting, it's individual egg per tortilla, and you really get to dress it up any way you'd like. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a measuring cup. In the measuring cup, I'll go ahead and put a single egg. Crack the egg, put it in there. And then now you get to creative whatever you'd like to be doing. So I know that to make it flavorful, I know that my family likes to have parsley in it. So I'm using parsley flakes. I'll do fresh peppercorns, ground pepper. That's when my wife likes it. Go ahead and put in 2 shakes of salt. And I will skip the red pepper flakes because my son loves it. My wife's not too big of a fan. So go ahead and do that. I'll grab a fork, mix it up. So what I've done here is really seasoned the egg prior to putting it in the pan. And that's ready. Put on one of my favorite pans. Put it medium heat. And I said before that if you're nice to your eggs will be nice to you. So it's going to be a couple different temperatures. But I'm going to go ahead and start with just past medium. I'll let the pan get a little warm. And then I'll prepare. The other thing I have are tortillas. So these are just regular size tortillas. Of course, if you want to, after you see the recipe, if you want to make it bigger, go ahead and do that. But these are, I guess, the regular size, not the small ones. The medium size, I guess, is a medium size. Tortilla ready. Other ingredients that I'm going to, now what's going to happen is the magic that once the pan is a little warm, and it is now warm, I'm going to go ahead and put in, just spray a pan. I'm going to drop the eggs in. So if you watch carefully, I will go ahead and put it, not splash it all the way into the pan. I want to do maybe like 3/4 of the pan covered. You should hear a little bit of a sizzle if the pan is warm enough. And you'll start to set the egg. If you can see, the egg is not all the way on the outside of the pan. It's just really kind of in the middle. Maybe I'd call it 2/3. Once that's happening, now you start doing some fun things with it. What you want to do is go ahead, and one of the things I do for time savings for myself is I use these medium-sized or small-sized Tupperware. And inside of it, in this one here, I have already cut up or diced yellow peppers and onions. So they go together well. I use them for different recipes. So I'll go ahead and use it for this recipe as well. What I want to do here is now lower the flame to just, on my settings, I have a little bit between medium and low. So I guess, I don't know, what's that, a lower medium or a higher low. I'll go ahead and sprinkle some. Now here's the trick is that you don't want to do too many, you don't want to fill this too much because it is going to be rolled into a tortilla. So I'll just do a couple handfuls. I can already sense that, Miguel, why are you doing it with your hands? You probably should use a fork. I'll do it with the next one. Another of these things that I keep in my refrigerator are chopped mushrooms. I know some people don't like mushrooms. Leave the mushrooms out. The idea here is do whatever you would like to have on inside your omelet. So I'll just do a little bit again. My first mistakes when I made this was I made them too full, and if you make them too full, you're not going to be able to roll them. Another thing in preparation was I took breakfast sausage, chopped it up, and it was already cooked through, so I didn't have to worry about making sure that it was cooked all the way through. It was already done by it already came that way. So I'll put in a couple pieces there, and I know you want to fight the tendency. I'm not doing a very good job fighting the tendency of putting too many things in the omelet. The next thing you want to do, now there's the gluing agent. And what do we use for gluing agent? Every good cook knows when you gluing agent, you want to use cheese. So I just have some mozzarella, Monterey Jack, your favorite cheese basically, right? Yellow cheese, Mexican blend cheese, whatever you like, whatever you have. Once that cheese is in there, go ahead and cover it with tortilla. Now the next thing you do is after you put this on here, cover it with tortilla. What I like to do is give it a little spray of Pam again, because I want the tortilla to brown, and I'll go ahead and cover it. What I'm doing here is making sure that the cheese melts. Let's give it just give it about 20, 30 seconds. And now I'm ready to go ahead and flip it. So go ahead and grab a flipper, spatula, and then just toss it over. And you should have, I can already tell it's already overstuffed. Cover it again, and now you want to give it 2 minutes. And because I often get distracted, I always set my timer for on the microwave, or else I walk away, start doing other things, and food doesn't do well. Like it starts getting burned. So now the cheese is melted. What I want to do is grab a spatula, flip the whole thing over, and this is where you get to see whether or not you actually have too much stuffing. So you can see when I flipped it over, we have, let me see if you can see that, we have almost about a third of the tortilla still showing, and the egg is on the other bottom half. What I want to do here is give it about 30, 40 seconds. Sometimes I'll cheat a little bit and raise the temperature to maybe medium, because what I want to do is toast the tortilla a little bit. With that hot, heated flame, I will grab another utensil, because you want to use 2 of them. Definitely something I don't do with my hands. But you want to start rolling it. You'll roll it from the fat side to the upper lip, almost like an envelope. It toasts up pretty quickly, and it's something that you don't want to have too brown, but you do want to have some color on it. Okay, it seems about enough. Let me go ahead and start rolling it. Like I said, take the fat side up first, fold it over. It's looking good. And then you can take the other side and fold it up. And here is where some of the technique comes in, where you want to squeeze it down, your 2 utensils, and then flip it over so it'll harden in that shape. So there, it's folded over, and now I want to roll it. And if you can see, it's already got a very nice brown, pleasant looking color to it. This other side now is really going to seal, but it's only going to take maybe, again, another 20 seconds. And it gives me time to grab a plate. I always like to grab a pretty plate. These are breakfast plates. Put it down. Turn off the fire. It's all ready. And there you go. You have your melted tortilla egg wrap. Or I don't have a good name for it yet. Call it whatever you'd like. But you get to customize whatever you'd like. I know this one's got red pepper flakes. It's got parsley flakes. It's got black pepper, salt, sausage. What else did I put in there? The yellow peppers, onions, and the portobello mushrooms. So pretty good. It's only 1 egg. So if you're only down to 3 eggs in the house, you have 3 people, you want to make a hearty breakfast, this is going to go over really well. All right. Hope you like it. Thanks.